Hey guys, what's up? Digmbot here. 2018 was a pretty interesting year for games, and like I do most years, I'm going to be putting together a list of my favorite games from this year. However, this year, this is not going to be a top 10. I didn't want to force myself into trying to pick 10 games, so what I've done is I've gone through it and I've just picked games that I played a lot this year that we loved, or maybe that didn't get played a lot but left a really big impression. So, without further ado, enjoy the list, and keep in mind it's my list, my choices. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, but please be civil because everybody's list is going to be different. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, so coming in at number 6 this year, well, it's one that hasn't been out that long, but Just Cause 4 is back, Riko is back. It's set in a brand new, beautiful island location with multiple biomes. The destruction is ramped up to 11 with giant tornadoes and weather storms. It's a really good time. Now, the story still tries to take itself way too seriously, and I gotta knock it a little bit for that, because really, I just want to fly around and blow shit up as Riko. The traversal is as great as ever with the grappling hook, wingsuit, and parachute, and the ability to set different loadouts of your gadgets, such as the retractor or the rocket boosters, and switch between them on the fly opens up some really interesting possibilities. Flying a monster truck up alongside a jumbo jet or creating a flying tank held aloft with balloons are just some of the things that I've done in this game or that I've seen my Discord do, and it is hilarious, crazy, open world fun, but it's still got some of the same problems Just Cause it's always had. Still, it's a blast, and you should definitely check it out. Another one that just came out, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. What can I say? This is a fantastic game, and it won't be the only Switch game you see on this list. Smash Bros. Is just a great party game, great multiplayer experience, and everybody is here in this one. So many fighters, so many things to unlock, and they basically crammed an entire gacha game RPG into the World of Light single player. Now, it's not going to be for everybody, but it's really fun for me to get in there and see what puppet fighters being used and how they're being used to represent certain spirits with certain conditions placed in the battle. And it's just really cool to see this giant love letter to video gaming. And it's handheld. Yeah, the multiplayer's got some issues, but with the recent patch, that seems to have been ironed out somewhat. And honestly, Smash is at its best when you're just sitting on the couch playing with people. With items, I don't do this Fox only, no items, Final Destination stuff. The game, I think, was meant to be played with items, but that's just my personal opinion, and I probably said that just to rile y'all up. I'm going to watch the comments explode now. Alright, moving on. Forza Horizon 4. I had a ton of fun with this game. I don't really like racing games that much, except for the old Burnout series. Forza Horizon 4 is an impeccable game. It looks great, it runs great, it feels great, the music is great, the different types of races are great. Just getting from point A to point B feels incredible. The new Treasure Island DLC is freaking awesome. If you like racing but don't want the full sim experience, you can tune this game any which way you want and get exactly the type of driving out of it you want. It is a blast to play, it's got tons of cars, and it just proves that Playground Games is at the top of their craft, and I can't wait to see what they do. And now that they're wholly owned by Microsoft and they basically have an infinite budget. Bring on Forza Horizon 5, I cannot wait, I am sold on this series. Next up, we have Torna, the Golden Country. This is the expansion for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, except really it's a whole new game. It's got its whole own wholly differentiated campaign. It's got its own unique combat system, great music, great storytelling, and it's much more, I don't want to say on rails, but much more focused than Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is a 20-hour campaign as opposed to a 100-plus hour campaign. You don't need to have played the first game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, to understand it, although it will help you kind of understand certain characters in a different light that are in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but this is a great game, good voice acting, really solid story and combat, and it's not even that expensive. I would definitely recommend picking it up even if you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If you have played Chronicles 2, this is an absolute must-play. It is absolutely fantastic, and we had a lot of fun talking about it in Discord this year. Next up is, and this is going to surprise some people, at number 2, Sea of Thieves. This is a game that we have been playing a lot on stream since the game launched. It is a very fun game. It launched in a pretty bad state, and Rare has really, really turned it around. They've added skeleton ships, the Megalodon, a whole new area, different mission types, different incentives for pirate legends to do different things. Lots and lots of really cool ways to interact with other crews, form alliances, and betray each other. What started out as a pretty bare-bones game has turned into a really addictive, really interesting multiplayer experience, one that I have a fantastic time playing with all of my friends, and one that I could not recommend enough to you if you're even mildly curious about it. It's available on Xbox Game Pass, so you don't even have to pay full price to try it. It's, simply put, just a gorgeous, fun, open-world pirate sandbox, and I'm excited to see where the game goes. However, it is not my #1 game of the year. That honor actually belongs to Ubisoft, of all people, with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I did not play Assassin's Creed Origins, but they knocked it out of the park for me with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. A huge, huge open world, incredibly detailed, incredibly beautiful, things to do and see at every turn. Two main protagonists that are both really well voice acted and likable, although Cassandra is clearly a superior choice, don't try to tell me otherwise. Fun missions. Once you unlock the Cult of Cosmos and start seeing how deep the rabbit hole goes, you realize that you're going to be spending hours and hours and hours with this game. The controls are spot on. The upgrade tree and the ability to respec for different situations is great. The mercenary systems, where they'll come after you for committing too many crimes, and the ways you have to deal with that and take them out, incredible. I love the loot grinding. I love the RPG elements of it. This is a brand new direction for Assassin's Creed, and I can't wait to see what Ubisoft does with it. For me, they have absolutely knocked this one out of the park, and I cannot wait to see what the next DLC or even the next installment in this series is. And there you have it, guys. Those are my top games of 2018. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching in 2018. Hey, hop into the Discord and chat with us, and be sure to check us out so you can follow us on Twitch and know when we go live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Digmbot, and I'll see you guys in 2019.